Good morning. I am Jan Jorgensen here in Hawaii today doing the meditation. Hello across the waters to Point Richmond, to San Rafael, and all other places they are listening in. So I was feeling yesterday that every geographical place holds an energy and an essence. And sometimes we can merge with that so much, especially the consciousness of the people of a specific place, that we can actually lose our own grounding. Think about that Anthony Bourdain, who he goes to all those different countries on television, and Unknown Parts it's called. And when he arrives, if he merged with everybody and everything, he wouldn't really be able to hold his own story and personality and have some polarity for an exchange. So part of the Be the Light is to find our own sacred space and to hold that sacred space at all times so we can have our discernment. What is mine? What is theirs? What are we sharing? Because as children, often we were told to blend in, to do as your parents do and say, or do as I say, not as I do. And it's so confusing because we didn't have the cognitive skills to really go through that. Often people were just doing what they do, which wasn't really helping us establish guidelines for our consciousness and how to hold our own energy field and develop our own natural personality in the world. So now we have a lot of personality issues. At the same time, our core of divine knowing keeps blowing that out all the time, so it can be very, very confusing. So as I'm here in Hawaii, the different weather, the different social systems, rather than actually becoming it or merging it as a child would do to feel safe, or especially if you're living in an area that is full of fear, say it's poor people, full of poverty, and also some of the devious manipulative ways that may come for people to get money when they don't have it and fall into fear-based activities. We don't want to adopt and become what we are experiencing. So that's why the Be the Light meditation, the first step is we ask and intend to set a sacred space. Why? To delineate and differentiate and hold our own energy field sovereign and sacred. It is the most important activity all the time. So let's take a deep breath through our nose and out through our mouth. And just imagine that we are anywhere in the world. I am here in beautiful Hawaii. And we know there are many, many good things about an environment to experience. And then many things that are wayward, that are fear-based. And that's always the way to know. If you can discern and feel into this, is this a fear-based activity? Or is it one based on inclusivity and love and collaboration and community? So take a deep breath as we ask and intend to set a sacred space. And sometimes we don't even know how to do that. We can't separate ourselves out. So put a beautiful whole lot of balance, a beautiful tent of light around your body that has a clear boundary. Beautiful. What happens is if we don't set a structure for ourselves, we actually lose our grounding to what is right and what is wrong. And it just came across my mind that I had a very interesting dream last night where there was a dangerous gentleman and he was waving a knife. And I grabbed his arm and energetically disarmed him and isolated and moved him over to what I thought were authorities or people in charge, the hotel operator, different people. And guess what? They were all too busy doing their own thing. And they couldn't even see the danger, and they didn't care. So some social milieus have lost their caring. They've lost their grounding, and they are so bunched up and bound up into themselves for protection that the very fail-safes for a kind, safe, sane society have fallen when the ones who are entrusted to care for us. So in my dream, I finally found someone within that dream, within that structure, within that house, that town, of another gentleman who was like this devious gentleman. And I put the two together and I said, you two kind of match each other and you'll be safe working and being together. But I also knew society wasn't safe from that element. And that's where we're at now. Like attracts like, and people have set up their encampments in homes, cities, the White House, wherever, with like-minded individuals where there's no truth. There's no fresh probing. People have lost themselves to the loudest bidder for the truth. They've sold their truth. They've sold themselves. So when we set this sacred space, it's our chance to get clarity, to get clear again, and to set ourselves not to be in judgment or resistance from the world, but to have the ability of separation for discernment so that we don't become it unconsciously. We don't start behaving and allowing ourselves to adopt and embody the behaviors, thoughts, and principles which are built on delusion and fear and things that have built this society of cards, a place that will not stand the test of times, and the winds of truth will be blown down. So as we ask and intend to set a sacred space, we are training ourselves to push all that out. We're like a swimming pool, and we have lots of grit in there and dirty, and so we are cleaning. And I've even used the image sometimes of asking the angels to come in with vacuums, super heavenly vacuums. So just imagine that all that is not you, which is most, 99.9%, because if we are empty present beings, just full of light to do the Creator's work, we don't have any library stored up of have-tos. We don't have all that dense pain and sorrow pushing and directing us to do things that we wonder about. So take a deep breath as we allow the angels to completely pull it all away. No matter how important it seemed, no matter how much we needed to please that person or to be with them, we felt we needed to give a bigger part of ourselves. Oh, take that deep breath and let it just come in and blow out all that is not your truth in your core. We have to make room in our sacred space for the divine light to come in. So feel anywhere in your body that has been feeling tight and kind of worn down and filled up with life's stories, have-tos, and embodying too much. For me, it's the back of my neck. So I'm going to take a deep breath and imagine the angels are flowing off that energy, flowing it out into those vacuums, recreating it into newer energy, so that my neck is free. Help that part of your body that's tight become soft and flowing. Let the in and out of the energy be delicious. Beautiful, nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Oh, if you yawn, it's perfect. Yawn is a nice release. So good. Now you're feeling more like yourself again. Okay. So the next part of the Be the Light process is we imagine the creator, the wizard of sound, light, and color, putting together pristine formula that is you, can restore, refurbish. The big soda fountain in the sky is making you the biggest, most delicious thing you've ever had. And you can drink it with every cell in your whole body. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And just simply open your crown chakra and let this beautiful, bubbly, effervescent, deliciously bright fluid enter through your crown chakra. As it begins to go into the tissue of your brain, notice how your brain has been waiting for this. Let your brain absorb it. Beautiful. There are different levels. There's the physical level and there is the deep, deep, deep energetic level. Pull it in beyond the subatomic level into the actual substructures of why it's even there. Let yourself be refurbished. Instead of engaging and embodying world energies, this is the lovely energy that is safe, that is the best to merge with. Take a nice deep breath and let it come down towards your throat, and notice if there's any tightness, any restriction, any stuck energy, and let it just be dissolved. Beautiful. Let the energy go down onto your shoulders. Let everything go that's not yours so you can stay in your lane. Stay in your lane of witness of human behavior. Witness, allowance, and love. Take a deep breath. Let the energies now go into your ribs, the tissues around your ribs. And now deep into your thorax, to all of your organs. Let this light, just drink it up. Now your back, now your upper back. Everything is being lifted and brightened. And now the stomach. Feel that stomach of all the tension, tightness. All of the organs. May they be at peace and healed now. Now down into the pelvic area, so that all the endocrine systems are cleansed and healed. Circulatory systems being balanced. The musculoskeletal system being balanced and healed. And let this energy now go down through your legs, your knees, your lower legs, and out the bottom of your feet, down, connecting into Mother Earth. Wonderful. Nice deep breath. Feel that buzz, feel that flow. Just let it flow. Even more. Washing, clearing, refurbishing. With this energy you've sent down to the earth, allow yourself to hear it ka-chink into the center of the earth powerfully. And now draw the loop back up through your feet, your legs, pelvic region, stomach, chest, shoulders, arms, fingers, throat, Let's send a little bit more effervescent energy to the throat. That's it. Let it cleanse, open, heal. Releasing and lifting. Let your upper palate become diaphanous, stretched, healed. And now all your sinus cavities in your eyes are being lifted up, washed away by this liquid light. Now your pineal gland is having new information, new cleansing and activation. And send this stream of liquid light now out the top of your head all the way back up to Creator Source and plug in. Beautiful. Now you might want to just move your hands and feet and your shoulders just to feel that energy and to ground it in your body. In a moment, we'll be finished with this meditation, but first, we ask and intend that this bath of healing energy be integrated and stabilized in just the right depth and timing for each of us, and that we feel safe as we go out into the world with these new refined energies. We put a beautiful golden resilient egg around our energy field so that things bounce off. And we do have a protective separating seal. We can bring that which we enjoy and choose into our energy field. And that is the operative word, choice, what we choose to experience. And the rest we witness with the neutral sense of compassion and love. Nice deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth as we sign off for this portion of the recording of the Be the Light here on this Wednesday morning in Hawaii. I am Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. Thank you.